Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the channel. I do have some awesome things to show you that you can go and do for yourself, but fundamentally, this video is a little bit, just a teeny bit, self-indulgent, and that is because we're kind of doing a chess wrapped for the year. Now, this is coming out on about December the 20th, so, there's about 10 or 11 days left of the year. But of course, there is one big chess event that is happening in a few days' time. It is the World Rapid, it is the World Blitz Championships from Boxing Day through to New Year. So there won't be any original content per se coming out. I've got an awesome video coming out tomorrow about Chessly. I was taking the 7-day trial through the week. I'll give my thoughts on that, give my thoughts on a few different other topics, a few other, cool videos. But I thought I'd take this opportunity to thank you, firstly, those of you who've been here through the year, watching and following along on my journey and the journey of the channel. I really appreciate it. I've done now a year of content. It's been truly amazing, and I thank you for that. I've called this video Chess Wrapped, or Spotify Wrapped, or whatever. It's based on Chess Wrapped. We're going to look at how you can get your wrapped stats for chess.com and Lichess, and how you can look at it. It's a lot of fun, and we're going to have some fun doing it as well. I'll show you we can get it, but I'm going to start off with my year personally in my classical games. I played 3 classical events and 1 rapid event this year, and I don't know how to feel. It was a lot of fun playing these events. I didn't play badly, but results didn't go my way. And I think that does speak to, firstly, my inexperience in terms of playing. I haven't played enough games. Secondly, I don't quite have all the skills and also how to play long games. Because there were a lot of times, and you can go back through this playlist of my Road to Glory series, where I played really well in openings. My openings, generally speaking, are very solid. And it's a 1-move blunder. The SA Chess Championship, I think about that a lot. There were several games where I was so much better. I think of round 1, where it was a balanced position, just hung a rook. Well, not hung a rook, hung the exchange, but hung a rook. I think it was game 7 or so against Ewan. It was game 6 or 7. Caught myself there. It was about game 6 or 7. Laugh about it in the comments. Where I was completely winning, hung a rook. So there were a lot of games where I had significant advantages, or it was a balanced position, and I just made a mistake, and it was very poor. And look, there were some games where I did get away with it a little bit. There was the 1 or 2 saves where I was completely lost, but always I seemed to be in control. I picked up 3 wins in the tournament, which is not great, actually. This might break the screen and look terrible, but I don't know how else to present it. I've got this spreadsheet that tracks kind of my progress through the year. So starting off, I had the JMC Kick-off event. I was fairly happy with this event. 2.5 out of 5. A win, a loss, and 3 draws. Very high accuracy. In some of those games, you can see they're 91, 90%, 87%. The first draw against Daniel wasn't so great, and obviously the loss hindered it a lot. About an 84% accuracy. A very good performance rating of 1494, and I gained a significant amount of rating. I performed quite well. Then we went to the SA Open Chess Championship. Started with 2 losses at very high accuracy. Like round 2, I played at 86% accuracy. Still lost. I had an estimated ELO for the whole tournament from chess.com of 1750 and average accuracy of 80.8. So I played high quality chess. I just didn't get the results. And I think I really struggled for momentum because it was 2 losses on the opening day, 2 draws, a loss against Adriano where I was just dead. The opening killed me, and that's when I just changed everything. A win against Warona Mupanya, and then a loss against Mr. Fritz and against Ewan. Ewan was, round 8 or so? Yeah, because then 9 and 10, very good wins, and then round 11 was just the same old thing, blundered a piece, and blundered mate just about. Then it was a long time until the UJ Trials, which was several rapid games. You will notice there is 1 game with no accuracy in anything. That's because my opponent just didn't pitch up. So I do get the win. I went 3 out of 7, which is very disappointing. So there's 3 losses, 2 draws, and 2 wins. which I wasn't entirely thrilled about. Look, I did get paired against the best player at the club, in Adolf in the first game, the top seed. So, it could have started better, and I played fairly well against him, but then there were some really terrible games in there. And then that was a rapid game, and then we finished the year with the UJ Open Chess Championships. 2 losses in the opening rounds. Really, really rough. A nice win here and a nice win here in rounds 3 and 5. Played the French, won with the French, was pretty happy. My average accuracy was 82.3. Now that is bumped up by the 92.8 I played at in my win and the 89.9, but still. Okay, the loss against Kyle was quite bad, 67. It's chasing me around the place. But like the first 2 games, 79.8 and 81.8, I'm only just getting outplayed. If I go back to full screen. So classically, it's just a little bit upsetting because I'm just getting outplayed. Now, let's go to what you're here for. How to do the chess wrapped. Okay, we're going to get rid of the spreadsheet and we're going to go here. Chess wrapped. Now, chess.com hasn't done this. A Reddit user has done this. But the link will be included in the video description. So what you'll do is you'll type in your username. So I will type in mine, Trusty Matt. And we're going to say get my wrapped. And it is very, very awesome. I've done this already. Asking Stockfish why you like this. Counting how many queens I hung. It was really good. And here it looks. That's my chess.com wrapped for 2025. Now I'm going to look at my Lichess wrapped. And you can do both of these. I think they're very helpful to look at just what you've done throughout the year. And we're going to be putting out some really cool content over the next few weeks about building towards next year. So let's have a look at my Lichess wrapped. 168 games, 176, 15 hours, 56 minutes spent playing. Seems like a reasonable amount of chess. 7,254 moves, 297 kilograms of wood pushed. Time controls and speeds did I play? Blitz, 124, 27 games of bullet, 17 games of rapid. I played mostly in arena tournaments and then a couple challenges and a couple of quick pairing games. My best chess foes, I played manual 13 times. 1e4, this is how we started, 67% of games, 67 games. Caro-Kann defense, I played it 15 times with white. Caro-Kann other variations, I played 11 games as black. 76 puzzles. I won 72 on the first try. And I was 0.009% of games played in Lichess in 2025. 0 ads and trackers loaded. Lichess cost this year with this much. Remember, they run on donations. Thank you for playing on Lichess. We're glad you're here. Have a great 2026. Lichess, my Wrapped. It always makes me melancholic to look at this over a year. Like, it's been a full calendar year of our chess, of our blunders, of everything that we've done. But it's nice to look back, whether you've gained rating, whether you've lost rating, whether you haven't moved. Chess is just a game that never stops, and it's important we make it fun. It's important we make fun, we have fun. Like, I've spoken a bit about how I would give my year in terms of chess maybe a 6 out of 10, maybe a 7 out of 10 or so. I did it again. It wasn't a great year, but it wasn't terrible by any standards. YouTube channel is growing. I played fairly well online. I've hit 2,000. I'm nearly at 2,100. I don't play much on Lichess, but when I have played, it's been fun arenas that I've done all right. Over the board, probably is what drops the rating a little bit. If it was just online and I was analyzing, fairly good year. Over the board, that's where chess is won and lost. That's where it should be played. It could be better. We're going to be working on it, and I've got some amazing stuff lined up. Hopefully it's amazing, but, that's Chess Wrapped. If you want to get the chess.com link, if I haven't edited it already in, it is in the video description, or you can go on my Twitter page, scroll down. It should be one of the first things you see. It was a repost from a Reddit blogger. You can also get it on the chess.com community Twitter page or X page. And Lichess, you can just type in like Lichess Wrapped on any web browser and you'll be able to find it. I don't know if they do it in the app. I haven't checked, but I'm sure you can find it without too many problems. Just connect your account and you'll be aces away. Let me know what your favorite chess moments were and what did your Wrapped say about you.